Greetings to all life forms and life workers who have found this live demonstration of services. I am your host, the Third-Eyed Lion. You can call me Yule, and I am here to be of service with my services. I will begin with one card general message for anyone now or in the future for each of the 8 decks, and then I will begin to answer specific questions or energy forecasts. First message here. The key of the universe is gratitude. And when we can remain and hold a state of gratitude, we will continue to attract those things into us. Oftentimes, gratitude seems as something hazy, as something false. We're taught to not be grateful. We're taught that by being grateful, we will have less. This is false. Know that with gratitude, being grateful for what you have and what you want to have will make those things be attractive even faster. Okay, message number 2 is the Illuminati King. So this is the king that has very little sight, shows up and claims to give all the information, claims to help in so many ways, but they don't ever answer direct questions. They cannot witness the direct sunlight. They claim to be giving love and kindness, but all they are giving is control, manipulation, and darkness. Look out for people who will not answer direct questions, people who will not engage in emotional discourse. They're most likely involved with some dark powers. Okay, message here from deck number 3. Is remember your glorious echoing thoughts. Know that the thoughts that you create, the emotions that you bring forth, change this world. You exist in the barren deserts to be the light, to shine with your carpet of love, to echo with your thoughts, and know that by loving yourself, by being excited to be here on this planet, and being grateful and joyous to just be alive will continue to attract everything you need to you. The Magician, the Wizard of Oz, the man who came from a land without magic. He shows up and does what we consider magic, which is parlor tricks, sleight of hand. Then he actually begins to learn real magic. And he learns that he has all the power, all of the abundance, all of the love, and all of the passion he can ever want, always at his fingertips. Hello, if you have a question or would like an energy forecast, you can choose 1 through 8. More information about the decks I'm using there. I can also choose for you intuitively if you would like. So you can choose 1 through 8, type your question if you have one or an energy forecast. And if you want, I can choose a deck for you. Message from deck number 5 for anyone now or in the future. Laughter. Laugh at yourself and the world laughs with you. Don't take yourself too seriously. Be able to laugh at yourself, to laugh at what's happening. Oftentimes we think laughter as a weapon, because it can be, and it has been used that way for a long time. But laughter is a very powerful medicine. And when we can use laughter medicinally and as a way to fight the darkness, it works very strongly. A general career reading. Okay, I will do that for you once I finish these general readings. Message number 6 is the untamed hunger. Have a hunger, an unsatiable hunger to continue to succeed, continue to create, continue to exist. The moment that hunger dies, the moment that we change into somebody who's okay and is full, we stop being productive, we stop creating. So if you chose deck number 6, remember that that hunger is a gift that many people do not receive. Okay, for those who choose deck number 7, know that you and your divine partner and your cosmic soulmate are connected. Even if you may not know this person, even if you feel there's an estrangement, know that your two unique ways of doing things, your unique ways of seeing things, is complementary, is contrasting to the beautiful key of wisdom, of love that you both hold. And this is a key of choice. So know that you can always choose the most beautiful or the most terrible love. It is up to you. Keep a dialogue with those who you want to be in your life and know that they are coming. Message number 8. Find an association, a internet professional gathering of like-minded individuals. Know that you might have to start this, you might have to be the one who makes it happen, but you will bring much power around you. Be the person in the life to make the choice, to be the one who acts. Do not be reactionary, be the action taker. Okay, I can answer that for you. I will choose deck number 8 here, and you would like a general career reading. So you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies of the career spirits tell me when. Thank you. I do these live videos every day. If you would like to subscribe to be notified. Okay, I'll stop when the spirits compel me. Hello. JJ, if you have a question, you can choose 1 through 8 and type that there, or I can choose for you if you would like. Okay, so first, what you should know, friend, about your career is you will be successful in every industry, and you are able to create infinite success in any job you do because you have a powerful mindset. You work hard, you make things happen, and you collaborate well with others. Just know that you will most likely have a career in the magics if you would like. The magic realm, the realm of spiritual services, needs more ethical service providers. There's a lot of unethical people in this field. Know that whatever field you choose, though, you are the magical magician. You are able to take and create everything you would like. Just remember to write. Write down what you want on a piece of paper or nothing at all and just symbol write and spell it, because every spell is a magical incantation and every word is a spell. So by mastering words and mastering the infinite 8 of love, the cosmic 8 of loving yourself, loving what you do, and loving this world. So find something you are passionate about, something that brings you joy and excitement, and monetize it. Know that you are powerful. And even when people try to put you down, you will have collaborators, other people supporting and caring for you. So I see your career as a person who is allowed to do magic in their own profession. So this is probably a consultant, a freelancer, or a motivational speaker are the three careers that come up to me energetically that might work very well for your energies. Over the internet, there's a need for motivational speakers. But it doesn't hurt to just be a professional magician. People pay for it. So JJ and Peekaboo, if you would like a reading, if you have a question in particular or just would like an energy forecast, you can either choose 1 through 8 or the lion can choose for you. Yeah, that's what I am. I'm a alchemist extraordinaire, so closest thing to a professional magician I could be. Usually public speakers and consultants are the professional magicians too. Okay, I can help you. It is real low. Your maternal grandmother is still not recovering. Okay, I'll choose for you deck number 3, and I will do all I can to help. I can feel your pain. This grandmother has cared and loved a lot of people and has been very important to you, and I can feel this emotion you share. So you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the spirits compel me. And I agree that she wishing that she would recover as soon as possible. So first thing I can do right now is I can send some Reiki energy to you, and you can send that to your whole family. And this is just a simple blue light of love. I can picture her recovering, but she will pass away at some point. We all will. And know that death is not something to be afraid of. Nothing ever actually dies. So what happens is we leave the physical container, our dense body, but we still exist as echoes. Every word we've ever said, every kind or evil thing we have done, every look or breath we have echoes in the environments that we live and echoes throughout this planet as encouragement of others, especially for parents. So no one ever actually dies. So uh, right now with the grandmother, a lot of the maladies and the ailments are coming from just tiredness. They're tired of fighting. They're tired of being a being isolated, being the way that they have been. So it's a mindset. Yes. So I see her surviving, but at some point she will pass away. Everybody will. So the issues that are happening now is a part of the grandmother does not want to be here on Earth anymore. This is not completely, though, because they still want to travel and they still want to inspire their grandchildren and be with you. They feel like they still have a lot of work and energy to set up for the future generations. They still want to be involved in the family, but there's people telling them, maybe the doctors, maybe the nurses, telling them that one, they're not strong enough to get better, and two, that when they do get better, they're just going to get worse again. So I do see her surviving this, but that would mean that she would have to be isolated from the family to recover. She will probably be in intensive care to get better, but I do see her spirit being very strong. Just know that there's some members in your family that do want her dead, and they are doing what they can to plant those seeds. Oh, much gratitude. So I can really feel the trauma, but know that this grandmother really does love the family and wants to be part of it. She wants to live, but she will have to be alone for a period to recover. But after that, she wants to travel, maybe go back to the ancestral country. She has a lot of life left to live. Yes, so that's the ICU is going to continue. So I see her continuing to be isolated until she can travel, and that's why she wants to keep living. But yeah, there's two people most likely. I think that's what is a masculine who is wanting to control the thoughts of the mother, and a more feminine who is controlling the masculine. So they want the grandmother to pass away so they can take her wealth and her abundance, but she's not going to. She's more powerful than that. But she has to be isolated for a longer period of time. So I do see her recovering, but what you can do is contact the nurses and ask if you can pass on messages, do phone calls that are on speakerphone, or have the nurses share the messages that you would like to give to the grandmother. You may not be able to see them in person, but you can still communicate your love, communicate the way you feel towards them, and just write a get better soon card and show pictures of you and a dog or whatever. And these little acts of kindness are like medicine. They really help people heal when they know that they have someone to heal for. There's somebody who wants them to heal. So the thing that you can do to help is kind words written down. So either letters that they can receive, or notes that you can give the nurses to read to the grandmother in the ICU. I really hope that answers for you. I can really feel your emotion in this situation, and she still has life in her, and she's not completely ready to give up, but there's people who want her to be. So be aware of that. You have some dark members in the family plotting against this grandmother. She's under attack energetically and with thought. People are trying to plant the seeds of, oh, you don't need to live anymore, just die, just die, while she's fighting to live. I hope that answers. Who are they? Okay. It is a family member who is focused on their family but is not focused on their ancestry. So I see it as a son and wife with two children and they are most likely her children. At least the son is, and the wife is manipulating and controlling the situation to take wealth from the other part of the family. So think of it as your grandmother saw family as a tree, where each branch of the tree keeps the tree beautiful, where this son sees family as just one branch. They only care about their branch, their wife and their kids and their situation. And so what they want to do, they're not happy with just the fruits that grow on their branch. What they want to do is cut down a larger branch that has a lot more fruits on that branch, cut it down for themselves. So they do not care about the whole family, the whole tree. They only care about their one little branch. And they want to start their own tree somewhere else. So they do not care about the family. And I see it as a son, a wife, and the wife has kids from previous relationships. The husband is the pawn, the wife is the witch who's casting dark magic. And thank you, see, friend Cunningham. And you can ask a question and choose 1 through 8. I will do that for you. Same with Gloria. If you have a question, choose 1 through 8. Okay, so JJ, what are the spiritual gifts of your current partner? I will choose deck number 3, and I will stop when I feel compelled. Okay, and then I will tell you about the relationship with Tyler. This group of your family, Peekaboo, is after everybody. They do not care about anybody in the family. Okay, so JJ asked me to stop when the energies compel me. And what are the spiritual gifts of your partner? First is the gift that they don't want to acknowledge. Yeah, you can rephrase your question. I have the cards pulled, but you can rephrase it here and I can shuffle up again. The phrasing does help me with how I can answer them. And everyone here, I appreciate this. If you would like to help support, a donation goes a long way. If you can't, which is very understandable in this time, sharing this video also helps in a lot. So from the first question I do have is their spiritual gifts. One is they are very balanced. They understand when to act and when to play, when to sing and when to be silent. Oh, okay. Ooh, ghost. We can do both here. And Peekaboo, reach out to the elder and just they may not respect you completely, but all you can do is just say what you're feeling. So Feel free to So I will change the question for you, JJ. But the first one, the spiritual gifts of your future partner, is they are a highly powerful ancestral mage, which means they have had many past lives as magic. This life is for them to remember their strength because they have been enslaved for probably the past few lives. So I'll shuffle again and let you know about, is it true that there's an evil spirit in our home? Can I tell you more about this spirit? Mom and dad has been sick. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that psychic's not wrong. I can sense I can sense this presence, but it's not evil. So in the Irish culture, they have banshees. So what a banshee is, it's like a wraith. It's basically a spirit of pain that is so powerful it leaves an echo in a location and it causes pain to all those there in that location. And generally, they're not earth entities. They're most likely um, non terrestrials who come to our planet and are murdered, where the beautiful star creature comes to our planet and is attacked, violently displaced, and trauma feels harsh trauma. And the trauma leaves in the echoes of the tower, leaves in the echoes of the building. So this is more of a wraith instead of an evil spirit. So there's two things you can do. There's the common thing is sage. Just use sage, use music, play loud music throughout the house of love, of kindness, dancing, reggae, classical. Play this types of music in the house. It will help the spirit. There's a second thing you can do. This is more challenging. This is what I do with spirits. Not everyone can, but just to inform you, is to feel the pain of the spirit. Yeah, bay leaves work as well. Any type of incense or smudging or fragrance, they don't like smoke. Most spirits don't like smoke, and smoke is one way to give them a passage back to the spirit realm. Is using smoke throughout the house. Um, and one other thing that you could use is um, find a medium. You might have to pay for them, and they usually do. They're usually in cities, and the medium is able to feel the trauma of the spirit, let the trauma go through their body, and feel the intense amount of pain, and then transmute that and allow the entity to leave. So it's not evil and it is not out to get you. It's a pain echo. There's was an entity, a cosmic entity who was at that location at one time. Either they were considered a witch, they were considered a cheater, or they were considered a false believer, and the church, the society, or the society and the church had them killed. So know that the moment you get rid of this entity, you will be coming into large amounts of wealth. This entity is blocking your abundance frequency and is making it hard for the abundance to come in. But you still have it there in your life. Okay. So, Artemis, I'll do that now. Is how can you move the relationship forward with Tyler? And then I will answer your question, Gloria. So either you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me. Thank you to all the 7 people here. So the question is, how can the relationship move forward with Tyler? Much gratitude to you. I'm updating the list here for everyone. Much gratitude, everyone here. I hope these messages resonate. If you are new to my channel, these videos happen on a daily basis. And yes, I can add you onto the list. Okay, stop here for you. So the way to move this relationship to the next level, first, is to understand that the only way that new beautiful things can come in is if we take the time to get rid of the old thought processes, the old levels of ways of doing things. We can only get to the next level by allowing them to die, allowing the dead to be removed to make space for the new life that will die as well at some point, but it will always bring more life. And do not be afraid of death. Don't be afraid of change. Know that they're a friend. They're someone who deeply cares about us and wants us to be happy. Think of and start planning travel in this relationship. Ask Tyler or Taylor, ask them where do they want to go, where do they want to see, and use the internet to study and learn about that place now. Because we may not be able to travel now, but we can always astral travel. We can study, learn, and visualize the places we want to go. And the way to take it to the next level is find something you both are excited about. Find a shared passion and something you both love doing together, and just make time to do that on a daily basis. It could be reading, it could be singing, it could be cooking, it could be walking, but find something you both are very passionate about and begin to do that more together on a regular basis. Because the more times you can have a shared passion, that will just allow and the passion to grow when there's someone else holding on with you and you're not just alone in the passion. I hope that answers for you. Thank you. I appreciate the donations and shares here. It very much helps this channel grow. Okay, Gloria, you asked your question up here. I'll check that for you. Okay, deck number 3. You would like to know if Capricorn has been thinking about you. Stop when the energies compel me. Helps us battle the algorithms, the robot codes. The YouTube AI doesn't like small channels. So shares and subscribes really help. Okay, Gloria? So I'll restate the question one more time here. If Capricorn has been thinking about you, the answer is yes. That they are thinking about you more than they're thinking about themselves. So they're very much hanged up on the past experiences, and they are also going through a lot of changes, but they are in control of these changes. They are not subject to the whims of the world around them. They are studying this environment, and that is giving them wings, the ability to fly and soar. But what they have to focus on first before they can focus on a relationship is community service, is caring about their community, giving their time freely to others without expecting anything back, giving volunteer energies, working online to help with the issues that are going on, help in any ways that they can. So they are thinking about you, but they are focusing on the life change and the community going on around them. Will they contact you soon? You will have to contact them. So any person or energies that you are compelled to, you most likely will have to be the one to make the contact, because oftentimes people are intimidated by your power. It's not the fact they're afraid of it, they just are unused to seeing somebody so glorious in your own way. It's no wonder why you have that name. You are a glorious person, and oftentimes glory is scary if you live in fear. So you might have to be the one to contact them, and when you do, start talking about community service, talking about being in control of your thoughts. Talk about, have they read any good books recently? Okay, so they didn't respond. Then second thing is find a mutual friend, someone who knows them that you know, and try to schedule some type of communication between them, and that will open the door back again. So I hope that answers for you. You might want to find a mutual communication, somebody who knows both of you and that is close to both of you. And just know that they're going through a lot of change right now, and they're not open to receiving information from other people. They just want to research and learn and remember right now before they're able to open up to someone else. But find a mutual friend to kind of start a dialogue just a little bit now, and it will blossom into something else. I can see that. I hope that answers for you, Gloria. Yes, you can be. You can choose 1 through 8, or I can choose for you. And if you have a question or just a general energy forecast. Okay, so I'll read your question here. Your life seems to struck at this point after lockdown. I am doing engineering, and confused to choose. Where do I go with the future? Engineering or chosen field? Okay, so you can choose 1 through 8, or I can choose for you. So I can ask that question for you about your career going forward. Engineering or chosen field? Positive for life. Thank you for showing up. So anyone here on this list, you can type your question and choose a deck, and I can do that for you. Okay, so you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me. For Kara, okay. Budapest, if I said that correct. Last second name is Mahir. Uh, so first with career is engineering and architecture are general things that you would be successful, but you would have to be under control of a boss. You would be able to be creative, but under restrictions. Where if you begin your own passions and your own exciting career choice, this is most likely your chosen field. When you can do that passionately and know that you are helping others, you will bring more light into this world. So I don't know if you do any music or art of any kind, but the cards are saying that if you do, you can monetize that as a side income. So you can also make money doing the things you love to do, as well as your career that you may not love as much. You can do both. So remember that you are a beautiful solar person, and everything in life will come to you. There's nothing to get depressed over. Just spend some time each day on your passion projects, on the things that bring joy to you, but also spend time every day mastering your chosen field, learning more, studying, networking, and you will be able to live both lives in the most beautiful way. Yes, I'll add you to the list. Much gratitude. If you would like to help support this channel, you can either share this video, or if you can afford a donation, it would be gratefully accepted. If not, again, the sharing of the videos really helps here. And I can add you on, D. Yeah, the smile. Positive for life. Okay. So stop when the energies tell me. Okay. Who is coming for you in Lifehouse. Fingers crossed, Purple Heart. Okay, so this person who's coming to you in the Love House, they are a professional writer. They make their money by composing spelling, by wordcraft. Yes, Chrissy, you can choose a question 1 through 8 for a deck, and I will do that for you. Okay, so I am answering for Kira. So this person is a writer. They make their money by allowing their passions, allowing their creativity to flow openly. But they have some depression. They have depression based on the past and based on the experiences that have happened. They are unable to see the light and they get lost in the maze of thought. But this is also allows them to create, allows them to be a writer. But they are very passionate and sexual and physical, even though they spend a lot of their time alone. They are open to receive love, but they are going through a metamorphosis right now. And they are being more and more passionate, more and more excited to just be alive. And this is going to attract them to you sooner. You will most likely meet them through the internet and know that you have a lot of love to give and just only give your love to someone who has meet your qualifications. I hope that answers for you. But they are a writer who is working on themselves and their processes. They might have some depression based on past traumas, but they use this to help them be a better writer. Okay, you can choose 1 through 8, YOLO, and I can start that for you. And I'm adding you to the list now, Chrissy Chandler. Okay. I'll go number 7. And your life partner, to know more about your life partner overall. So either you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me. Then I will answer yours next, positive for life. D, if you're here, you can ask your question. Same with Chrissy Chandler. Okay. Whichever and whenever. That's good. Okay, so this person, this life partner first, to tell you they are most likely an educator. They work with schools, maybe the college or the high school, and they help educate the masses. They are very good at teaching and showing people. They are involved in multiple groups of collaboration, societies, outreach groups. They have a lot of friends, and all of the people that they associate with share the same passion to make the world a better place, to fight the darkness in their own way. And they are coming to you. Just be patient. They have to work on their barriers and their blocks, and so do you, so you can co-create in the most beautiful way. Just continue to work on yourself and your own magics, your own passions, And when you can fully embrace that, fully tap into that, that's when this person will make an appearance in your life. So they're an educator. They have a large group of friends that all share purpose with them, and they don't often see where they're going, but they are always headed in the right direction. Okay. The future person that's coming in the love house. Okay, when will you be together? Is most likely August of this month, and the more feminine energy will be the one to introduce you. So you will both know a mutual feminine person, and they will introduce you together. So it will August when you will be together, and they are a educator, a teacher, and they are working with their friends right now over the internet. And they are heading to you around the end of August, and you will be introduced by a mutual female friend. It will take a few months for the relationship to fully be together, but you will get to know them beginning in August, is what I see. I hope that answers for you, Yolo. And Chrissy Chandler, you can tell me when to stop shuffling, or I'll stop when the energies compel me to. Okay. And positive for life, you choose number 7. Okay. You would like to know, with the letter I am sending, is adding to the money order good enough for okay, to get what you will need. Okay. So positive for life, tell me when to stop. And I have it all shuffled for you, Chrissy. I will do that right after positive for life. Okay. Okay, so the letter you are sending, so your passions for the money and the wealth is going to lead to that outcome. Just understand that you are in control over your wealth. There's no external forces. You are the highest, most aspect when it comes to money, and just be aware of that, and know that we may not always see what's happening with change. Things may appear to be one way where they actually are another. So just trust your intuitions to know that you are doing what's right with the financial issues that you're experiencing. And you will always get what you need. Just follow your intuition, even though it may seem confusing. Oftentimes, the financial institution deliberately makes things confusing, so people will lose out on the money. So, yes, adding to the money order is very beautiful and is a good choice. Follow your intuition and know that you will not be tricked by the systems that other people get tricked by. So you made a right choice, and that money is going to come in large quantities because you took in the power. Most people would not have done that. Okay. So Chrissy, shuffled and stopped for you. Would like to know about your future love person. So what they will be like is they will be very emotional, and this is not a negative thing. This is something that emotion echoes out. So they and are is sometimes hard to read. So understand that they will be very passionate, emotional, and truthful with you. There's somebody who will tell you how they feel, even if it makes them cry, even if it's hard for them. They are very good at sharing their energy and being open to being with other people. Bonding is their main form of affection. It's spending time with you, doing activities with you, being around you and bonding close with you, telling you the truth of how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, and holding the emotions and crying and singing and being passionate. They're coming to your life most likely in in September, it seems. That's summertime. So probably the very end of the summer, they will come into your life and they will bring a lot of joy and positivity. What job does they have? They're most likely, with the truth coming in and the emotion, they work a as an outside consultant. Harmony. There's somebody who gets paid to fix problems with other people's businesses. So say uh, one company's having efficiency issues and many people are complaining about the upper management. So they would hire a outside contractor to come in and bring harmony to the group. So they work with other companies, bringing kindness, truth, and efficiency. So they're most likely an outside contractor or a consultant. Thank you. I can add you on. I hope that answers for you. Their job is either a contractor or a consultant, helping with business efficiency. Okay, for D, you choose number 7. Can you describe the personality of your Gemini person? Okay, every Gemini is connected to a twin aspect. You would like to know about your Gemini twin aspect. Okay, Shirley, you'll be the last one for this video. So, Chrissy, you say you never had a boyfriend, so I recommend you might want to look up and do some research to see how other people do in relationships and learn a little bit and find things that you would like to try. Know that it doesn't have to be absolute, and it may not be the first person who comes in, but be open to experiencing and learning about what you would like to have in that relationship. The more you can understand that now, the faster this person will come into your life. Okay, so you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me. And the boyfriend is a Gemini. So you're most likely their Gemini twin, their second. So the Geminis and the Pisces want soul flame, want twin union really a lot because they know that their energies are amplified with a soul partner. So D, you can tell me when to stop. And positive for life, if you're still here, you will not get tricked by the financial complex. You are more powerful than they are. 6, 7. Okay, so first, the personality of this Gemini is real Gemini. So they love love. They love to be in love. There's nothing more in life that they care about than closeness, connection, and being tapped into another person. They love love so much. And they are very good at budgeting their finances, being grounded and abundant. They're very good at knowing when to spend and when to save. And they are a master of their passions. They know how to be passionate. They know how to create, inspire, act, and be passionate and share their compassion with this world. So they are very good with finances, or they're learning to be good with finances. But most importantly, if you look, they're holding coins and they're sharing 2 of Pentacles. So they are romantic and physical lovers. They're business partners as well as life partners. So they a lot of your relationship will actually improve if you try to find and start some business with them, some financial system with them will help the relationship, because that's what they think about, and they think about their passion. So when they can use the passion they have for you to help bring abundance to the relationship, it will really help you both. Just know that the metamorphosis is happening and you both will be a very good partnership together. And powerful Gemini love is really coming in. Yes, so the cards are saying if you start a business with your partner, it will be very successful. So Shirley, you can ask a question or an energy forecast. You can choose 1 through 8, or I can choose for you. Everyone here, appreciate any donations, likes, or shares. It really helps these videos grow. And I appreciate just the time you give us all in this beautiful now. Thank you. I hope that answers well for everybody. So Shirley, you're going to be the last one here. Give it a few more minutes. I will pull a card for anyone now or in the future. The Mighty Empress. Know that you are powerful. Know that you are constantly creating, constantly protected. The universe wants you to be powerful, wealthy, beautiful, and amazing. Yes, see Showcase, you can ask a question, choose 1 through 8, and I will answer that for you. Thank you. It's very challenging, Gloria. It's not something that is at all easy for me. Would you like me to choose for you? Or you can choose 1 through 8, seashell case. And it's not an easy thing. Okay, what changes are coming to you? So I can choose 1 through 8 for you, or you can. Number 6. Okay, you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me. But Gloria, I love being of service. I really love to share my gifts with this world. And yeah, it's not easy at all for me to do this. So the changes that are coming to you, one is you are understanding that even though people may label you as reckless, may even say that you're not aware of what's happening, you fully are. You're not reckless. You're just aware. You fully understand that you sometimes have to break the rules. You have to do things differently to make stuff happen. And the main thing coming to you is the ghost, the captain of the spirit army. So just know that you're connected to the beautiful, most powerful spirits, and they are going to continue to make contact and inspire you in your life. Remember that this untamed hunger, have a unsatiable appetite to act, to do, to be, to live, and know that you will never be full because there's so much, too much. Think of it this way: if you go to a buffet and you have the mindset that you only want a little bit. Oh, so spiders is the symbol of the unsatiable power. So peekaboo, uh, doctors aren't always right. All they do is practice. But if that is correct, send unconditional blue love through your hands energetically. This is a simple Reiki exercise. Unconditional blue love, send it to there, to the hospital room, to her, and that's all you can really do. And it's really powerful. So, seashell case, the spiders are a sign of the unsatiable hunger. Know that you will never be full, but you will always be creative. You will always be making and acting and weaving the flame. Just never, this the flame weaver, and you mentioned spiders, is you are weaving in your life together. Yeah, Gloria, that didn't happen. They didn't have staffing and they didn't let me know. So looking for another one now. Not letting the challenges bring us down is the hard part. But if we succeed, we become more powerful. So still looking for another night shift. She's not eating anything. So all you can really do is just call in your team and just send love, unconditional healing love, and that the universe will do the rest. And if it's her time to go, then she made that choice already. And if it's her time to recover, then she's making that choice now. It's up to her. Yes, so you're weaving together your life, and the perfect life you wish to have, seashell case, is all coming together, being woven. And you do this by this unsatiable hunger to give, to live, to sing, to be. And the more and more you do these things, the larger and larger your web becomes, and the more that you'll be able to catch and attract the things you want into your life. That's why the spiders are a symbol. That's her choice to recover or not. And I see a high probability of her recovering, but at any time we can all choose to die, and that doesn't show up in the cards. It's just a willingness to live versus a surrender to death. Both are equal and beautiful. I hope that answers for you. And thank you, Gloria. I wasn't happy to hear about it either, but just doing the best I can to sustain and to find something to allow me to sustain. So we all can send blue healing light from the palm of our hands, and this light is very powerful. So just feel it leaving your hands, going to where you would like, and think of the intention of what will happen once the light is received. Is the best guidance I can give to you. I really have much gratitude for everyone here, and I will do another live stream tomorrow, maybe one later today. Big hug, and know that everyone is loved and is love.